Om. Esteemed friends, welcome to the 200 hours of teachers training in N Yoga. Bhakti Yoga is an important aspect of yoga practices. Bhakti is a Sanskrit word. When the word is translated into English, it is devotion. Devotion is an emotion. Emotion is an excessive feeling. Feelings are available in every heart. Likes are feelings, dislikes are feelings, prejudice is feeling, preference is feeling, hatred is feeling, envy is feeling, jealousy is feeling, possessiveness is feeling, greed is feeling, all are feelings. We do have these feelings. When these feelings are flooding out, they become emotions. When these feelings are regulated towards the nobility, all the feelings may not be present in all the hearts. Some people do not have anger, some people do not have envy, but all people essentially have one particular feeling, and that is love. When you love, where you love, how you love, what you love, the language of love, the intensity of love, the expression of love may change from person to person, but love is never absent in any heart. And if a person is seen, he loves his life. You may say somebody has committed suicide. He loves death. Love is present in him. Love, without love, there cannot be a heart. When that feeling is noble, when that feeling is positive, when that feeling is overflowing, it is called a good emotion, noble emotion, divine emotion. When that emotion is directed towards the deity, it is called devotion. And that devotion is bhakti. When it is translated into action, it is called worship. Feelings, emotions, devotion, and worship. Worship is physical. Worship is intellectual. Worship is mental. You can reach the highest by translating devotion into action. This devotion, bhakti or prema, is three-dimensional. Parinama bhakti, devotion of evolution. Bhavana bhakti, attitudinal devotion. Anusthana bhakti, practical devotion. Also, Sri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita says of these 4 stages, Artho Jignyasurardharthi Jnani Cha Bharatarshabha. There are devotees in distress, people whose lives are in danger, people who are in tight corner, people who are at the loss of self-respect. When they are unable to seek protection from anybody, they pray to the Almighty. Traditionally, Gajendra in Bhagavata, Draupadi in Mahabharata, they are in dire necessity to protect their lives and self-respect, honor. They fall at the feet of the Almighty. They surrender their all, and that is how their devotion is expressed. Artharthi, there are all types of people bartering with God. My God, please give me promotion. Please give me increment. Please get me a bride. Get me a bridegroom. These are all the people seeking the fulfillment of desires. Artharthi. When you are asking for the fulfillment of desires, sometimes some desires are fulfilled, sometimes some desires are not fulfilled. For example, Arjuna's son is Abhimanyu. Arjuna is a devotee of Sri Krishna. Arjuna went to Sri Krishna and requested him, please save my son Abhimanyu. Please protect him. please get him back to life. Krishna refused. Kunti Devi's son is Karna. Kunti Devi requested Krishna to give protection to Karna. Krishna refused. In our lives, some desires will be fulfilled, some desires will not be fulfilled. Then we begin to think. Such people are called jignasus. What is the truth? Who is God? Where is God? What is God? How is my relationship with Him? Why is it He is granting certain desires He is not fulfilling? That person who begins to think about the divinity, about God, about devotion is called a jignasu, an inquirer after truth. After a long research, that inquirer after truth will understand everything is divine grace, everything is for my good. If there is a rise, it is for my good. If there is a fall, it is for my good. If I am successful, it is for my good. If I fail also, it is for my good. Sarvam Vishnumayam. This is how we evolve. Artho Jignasur Ardharthi Jnani Cha Bharatarshaba. From Artha stage to Ardharthi stage, from Ardharthi Bhakti to Jignasu Bhakti, from Jignasu Bhakti to Jnana Bhakti we evolve. While evolving, there are again 4 stages. One is Salokyam, Samipyam, Sarupyam, Sayudhyam. We would like to be in the place where our beloved God is. If the Lord is in Delhi, we would like to live in Delhi. If Narayana is in Vaikuntha, we would like to live in the same land. That is Salokyam, in the same world. Next, we are not happy with living in the same town or city or the world. We would like to live close, Samipyam. Very close to the Prime Minister, very close to God, very close to the beloved. That also we will not be satisfied. Sarupyam, same form. Vishnu's personality we imitate with the Namam. Shiva's face we try to imitate with the sacred ash besmeared on the forehead. This is how we like to be like God, Sarupam, same form. And finally, Sayudhyam, we would like to merge with the infinite. 4 stages. First stage, Artho Jignasur Ardharthi Jnani. Second, Salokyam, Samipyam, Sarupyam, Sayudhyam. This is the unfoldment, evolution of bhakti. While rising, while growing, while unfolding, while evolving, what attitude do you have? Do you look at your God as a friend? Do you look at your God as your enemy? Do you look at your God as your son or daughter or father or mother? We have so many bhavanas, so many attitudes. Anjaneya Swami looked at Rama as a master. His is Dasya Bhakti. Arjun looked at Krishna as a friend. His is Sakhya Bhakti, friendly attitude. Dasharatha and Kausalya, Yashoda and Nandagopa, Devaki and Vasudeva looked at God as their son. That is Vatsalya Bhavana. Vatsa means child. Then you have Kamsa. He has the attitude of an enemy. Ravana has the attitude of an enemy. Vaira Bhakti. He never forgot, Ravana never forgot Ram. Kamsa never forgot Krishna. He was always thinking of Krishna, but with an antagonistic attitude. It may be Vatsalya Bhavana, it may be Dasya Bhavana, it may be Sakhya Bhavana, it may be Shanta Bhavana. Vasishtha Maharshi, Vishwamitra Maharshis, all these rishis looked at God as an embodiment of peace, Shanti, Shanta Bhavana. And you find Radha, Madhura Bhavana, Adharam Madhuram, Vadanam Madhuram. Hasitam madhuram, panir madhuro, padav madhura, sarvam madhuram, madhuradhipate, akhilam madhuram. Everything is sweet. Gulab jam is sweet wherever you touch. Ganga is pure wherever you have the dip. Rasgulla is sweet wherever you taste. Similarly, divinity is sweet all the time. Radha has developed that wonderful Madhura Bhavana, the attitude of sweet relationship, lover's relationship. This is Bhavana Bhakti. There are 3 dimensions. One is Parinama Bhakti, through which you reach the top. While going to the top, what attitude you have, that is Bhavana Bhakti. Third one is, how do you translate your bhakti into action? You may buy a chocolate, show your love. You may bring flowers, show your love in the worship. You may write poems describing the glory. You are a poet describing the glory of God. All these things are the translations of devotion into action. Not necessarily God, you can love the country, you can love the house, you can love the scenes. Mahatma Gandhi loved Mother India. Gopal Krishna Gokhale loved Mother India. The attitude of these people is different. Tilak looked at India as the queen and he considered himself to be a soldier. Subhash Chandra Bose looked at India as his mistress and he considered himself to be a Senapati. You find Mahatma Gandhi looking at India as his daughter and he is the Jati Pita. Gopal Krishna Gokhale looked at India as his boss and he was called the servants of India society he started. What is your attitude? How do you translate that attitude? If you clean the roads, that is a service. If you decorate the temple, that is a service. If you write poetry about India, that is a service. Service can be performed in various ways. Worship can be performed in various ways. In Bhakti Yoga, there are 3 dimensions. Parinama Bhakti, to reach the top. Bhavana Bhakti, while going to the top, what attitude you have. And the Anushtana Bhakti, in what way you are serving your chosen God. All the 3 contribute to the Bhakti Yoga. Let us try to evolve with the best attitude to serve God or the nation in whatever capacity we are. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you very much.